Super Bowl weekend, not surprisingly, are the busiest few days of the year for America's burgeoning sports betting industry. More than 100 million bets were placed over the weekend, breaking a record set last year when more than 80 million bets were placed, with legal online sports books like DraftKings and FanDuel at the heart of it all. And there's a company called GeoComply, whose technology is used by all the leading sports books here in the U.S. to verify a bettor's location and comply with federal and state laws. Because even though gambling's legal online, it's only online if you're in the state in which it's legal to place a bet. Some people don't know that. Well, to dive into the data from the record-breaking weekend for the sportsbooks, here is John Pappas. He's the Senior Vice President for Government and Public Affairs at GeoComply. Thank you for joining us, and good morning.
Great to be with you, Mitch.
So back-to-back record-setting Super Bowls. I'm just assuming it only goes up from here because more and more states are legalizing.
Yeah, right now we're at about 44% of the U.S. population that has legal sports betting. So last night, the action wasn't only on the field, it was on sports betting apps across the country where we saw, as you mentioned, record-breaking numbers over the Super Bowl weekend.
And this is the first Super Bowl that took place in a state where gambling has been legalized. So that's interesting. Next year, it's in Vegas. Do you expect an even larger handle for the sports books?
Yeah, definitely. Vegas is going to be a destination for hundreds of thousands of sports fans to go to the game. What we saw in Arizona was quite remarkable. And one of the interesting things was all the betting that we saw at the stadium, in and around the stadium, before and during the game. Over 100,000 geolocation checks at State Farm Stadium. So this was the first time anyone could be at a Super Bowl and actually place a bet. And we saw the people at that game were really enthusiastic about doing that.
And I want to talk about who won here. It seems like Vegas won. And I know with the VIG and everything, Vegas kind of always wins. But with the Chiefs winning instead of the Eagles, I think most of the money was in on the Eagles. But specifically that first touchdown, Kenneth Gainwell was 16-1 to score that first touchdown. His touchdown was ruled out. Jalen Hurts was 8-1. That's a huge swing. There's millions of dollars swinging on a review and a second player scoring a touchdown instead of the first one.
Yeah, certainly. There was a lot of action on the game. You ask who the winner is. In our view, the winner are the states that have regulated internet sports betting. Over $2.5 billion in tax revenue has been generated for states who've regulated online sports betting, and that number is only going to continue to grow as more states add it and as the market continues to grow.
That's right. As that handle goes up, so too does the share of tax and revenue that states that have legalized it make off of it. John Pappas from GeoComply, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.